Hello everyone and welcome to Carlo Crespino Stadium. Today we have a JV matchup between the Calvert Hall Cardinals and St. Mary's High School.
Just turn the music off all together. Don't play any more music today.
And I'm Logan Zeller alongside Josh 80, and we're here today as Calvert Hall's JV baseball team, the Cardinals, take on the St. Mary's Saints. Now, other games happening in the MIA today. John Carroll facing Spalding. Curley will be facing MSJ, and Loyola will be facing Gilman, and those are our other JV games today. For the Cardinals, they've started off to a really good season. They're 2-0. Their first win being away against Loyola, winning 13-3, and home versus Gilman, winning 10-3. Now, for St. Mary's, not off to a very good start, as they lost home versus Curley 11-1 and lost away against Spalding 14-0. And as the standings go for JV, Spalding and Calvert Hall currently tied for first at 2-0. MSJ next at 3-1. Curley at 2-1. John Carroll 1-1. Gilman and St. Mary's at 0-2, and Loyola at 0-3. So we're looking for hopefully a good matchup today between these two teams. Josh?
Yeah, I mean, certainly Calvert Hall baseball is always just an elite program. Do all the things right. Let's just hope we can get a good matchup here today.
And coming to the plate now is the St. Mary's third baseman, Harrison DeLoach.
Starting on the bump for the Cardinals, we got Quinn Gillis, number 12.
And he will be batting first in the lineup next inning. And the first pitch will be inside for a ball.
Starts him off with the fastball low and inside. Just misses.
Nice spot, though. And just a little low, so count will be 2-0 now on DeLoach. Next pitch coming, and it's going to be grounded. It'll be played by the shortstop, Leo Burnham, and it's going to be overthrown and off the glove of the first baseman, Carson Zepp. So that'll be a little throwing error there on the shortstop, Leo Burnham. And DeLoach will be on first. And now coming up to the plate will be the pitcher for St. Mary's, Nick Holm.
Good stop. Good stop by the shortstop, Leo Burnham. Playing the sixth today. Just out of the reach of Carson Zepp over there at first base, though.
And the pitch. Oh, and it's going to go over, but it looks like it didn't hit him, though. It went a little past his shoulder towards the left. So that'll be a ball, of course. And so count's going to start at 1-0, and Gillis hopefully can try and look for some better pitches here in the first inning.
That two-seamer just ran a little bit too far inside.
And that's going to be fouled back to the screen towards the fans. So the count now standing at 1-1.
He jammed him with a fastball in on the hands there and fouled it straight back. If I'm number 21 here, I'm expecting an off-speed pitch.
Yeah, I would expect a off-speed pitch, especially in a count like this one, 1-1. I'd like to see one. Oh, never mind. He's going to pick him off. Carson Zepp there putting on the tag, but DeLoach will get back, and he is safe at first. So not a successful pickoff there for Quinn Gillis. And he's going to look back at DeLoach. He's looking to the plate, and the pitch, it's going to be swung and missed, and it's going to go to the backstop.
Actually, the umpire at home plate called it foul. I believe he said he tipped it.
Oh, wow. How about that? Sorry, my eyes are getting old. I can't really see that. But I guess from what you said, Josh, yes, it was foul. So now it is count 1 and 2 as they send DeLoach back to first. Ball got passed a little bit there. And it's going to be swung and missed, and it's going to be... And so that'll be a strikeout there, as the catcher, Borna Souzas, will overthrow that one. And DeLoach is going to be safe at second on a stolen base. And now coming up for St. Mary's is Benedict Bonfiglio, the left fielder. Gillis looking back at second. And the pitch is going to be way outside and high. And that'll be ball 1.
Gillis seems to be missing a lot of his pitches arm side. Seems to me like he might have to finish a little bit more on some of his fastballs. A lot of them are finishing up and in on a right-handed hitter.
Oh, and there's the ball. It's going to be chopped to third. And they are going to launch it, and he's going to be called out. A great throw there by Brennan Kwiatkowski at third.
And a nice job to look the runner back.
And now up for St. Mary's, number 50, the first baseman, Brennan Moran.
He did exactly what you're supposed to do as a third baseman in that play. Looked the runner over at second, kind of chased him back towards the bag, and fired a perfect strike over there to first base.
And we have Deloach at second. And ball 1 is called just a little high. Quinn Gillis looking to get out of the inning here with a man on second and 2 out. And the pitch is going to be a curve. It's going to be a little low. Hit the dirt. Sorry.
Good block by the catcher,
Bornasuzis.
Sorry about that.
And that ball is going to be chopped to Leo Burnham. He's going to get it over, and it is just safe. An amazing stride, though, by Carson Zepp, but sadly for Calvert Hall, Brennan Moran's going to make it to first, and Deloach will head to third, so it'll be first and third with 2 out, and here comes number 17, George Procap, in center field for St. Mary's, batting 5th in the lineup.
That's 2 great stops there for Liam Burnham in this inning.
And Gillis, the pitch. And, check swing. And it looks like he'll go. A very high pitch there. I don't know why he would check swing, but interesting choice there from Procap. So the count now 0-1. And the pitch is going to be, and it's ripped. And that's going to cap somebody's wheel there in the parking lot. But very nice line drive there by Procap. Sadly, it's a foul ball. So the count now going to be 0-2 and 2 out. So the perfect situation here for Gillis to try and get him maybe on an off speed, maybe fastball. The pitch is a curve. It's going to be way outside and just a bit outside.
It's a great movie.
Yes, I love Major League. Brings me memories back to the 80s. Just kidding. I wasn't born then. But the movie is great. And another curve just a bit outside. Man, and Gillis looking at a 2-2 count here. We got triple twos. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And the pitch is going to be, just a bit high and inside. And the count now full on Procap.
Procap putting together a good at-bat here. Was down 0-2, now run it full.
Yeah, absolutely.
Runner at first.
And Procap better be looking there.
Runner at first, taking off on the pitch.
And Gillis is going to look back. He's going to try and pick it off there. Nice tag by Zepp, but Moran will make it back to first. Another unsuccessful pickoff for Calvert Hall. And the pitch. And a swing and a miss. And a high pitch there, but he swung and missed. And that'll be the 3rd out there recorded. And we'll be back as we head to the bottom of the 1st. Calvert Hall 0, St. Mary's 0. And welcome back, everybody, to the bottom of the first. And leading off here for Calvert Hall is going to be the pitcher number 12, Quinn Gillis. And the pitch by Holm is going to be in there for a strike on the outside corner. And it's going to be a chopper to Holm, and he's going to get it over to the first baseman, Brennan Moran, and that's going to be out number one for St. Mary's. And now coming to the plate is center fielder number 24, C.J. Garrick. As I've seen him in practice, he's been looking like a pretty good hitter.
CJ,
So hopefully high expectations. And the pitch.
CJ can hit the ball.
Yes, he can. And it's bobbled by the second baseman, but he gets it there in time. And that bobble was by Parker Weekly, but he gets it there for out number 2 for St. Mary's. And now batting for Calvert Hall is the third baseman, number 5, Brennan Kwiatkowski. And the pitch is going to be grounded, and it's just foul to the first base side. Nice job running over there by Brennan Moran. See if it came back fair, because you know the wind, Josh, can knock that back sometimes.
Well, on a fly ball I can, but on a ground ball, it typically, especially on this turf field, stays true to where it's going.
And wow, great spot there from Holm, but it's just going to be called just a bit outside for ball 1.
These Calvert Hall hitters extremely aggressive early in the count here so far.
Yes, they have been, and it's going to be fouled back by Kwiatkowski, and we are counting at 1-2. We are at 1-2-2 here. And it's going to be grounded, and it's going to be right to Moran, and he's going to take it himself. And a 1-2-3 inning there for Nick Holm. And we'll be heading to the top of the second. Still 0-0 here at Carlo Crespino Stadium. And welcome back. We're going to be here at the top of the second. Calvert Hall, St. Mary's still tied at 0 after last inning of 1-2-3 from St. Mary's pitcher Nick Holm. And now batting, leading off here for the second for St. Mary's, right fielder number 4, Harry Falkowski. What do you think we can expect from St. Mary's this inning?
I mean, I would expect, I would hope that Quinn can adjust on the mound. Obviously there was a lot of his pitches finished up and in to right-handed hitters, so hopefully he can finish more on his fastball. It's what seems to happen a lot of times as he swings at first strike, counts 1-1. But yeah, I'm hoping that Quinn can make an adjustment here, as it seems that he has in these first 2 pitches, and can really bear down and start, ripping apart this lineup.
And that's going to be grounded, and it's bobbled by Kwiatkowski, and he cannot make the throw, and it's going to get past Zepp. And Nice stop there by Kwiatkowski, but sadly the throw just wasn't there, and very nice ground ball, really close to the foul line there, Josh.
Yeah, Kwiatkowski probably just saved a double there for Quinn.
Yeah, great job there by Kwiatkowski to keep it there. Sadly, he bobbled it, so he didn't have enough time to really get it to first for an out. And now batting is number 9, Drew Sabin, the catcher. And it's going to be fly ball. Is he going to get there? And it is caught by the right fielder, Ryan Haney.
That's a nice play by Ryan Haney. You know, a couple games varsity games that I've commentated this year and, watched on the live stream. Right field at this time of day is just deadly in terms of the sun. So for him to charge in and make that play was pretty impressive, considering I've seen quite a few dropped balls out there this year, even at the varsity level.
That's an interesting insight there, Josh.
It's either the sun or the turf out there must be different. I don't know what it is.
Or your eyes are burning up at 1,000,000 degrees. Who knows? We could be having some sun rays here. And wow, that's going to keep fair. It's a ground ball.
Zepp kept that one fair.
There by number 23, Parker Weekly. Saw we were late to the call, and he's going to ground that to Zepp. He bobbles it, but he gets it to first for out number 2.
Good stop by Zepp, and a good decision. Just touch the bag,
And here is shortstop number 12, Teaguin McDonough. Now up here for St. Mary's with Drew Sabin, Harry Falkowski on second.
It seems like Zepp is, Quinn Gillis has made that adjustment there. He's starting to hit his spots a lot more frequently here in this inning than last inning.
And, a beautiful pitch there by Gillis, a curveball. That's going to go down, and he's going to swing at that one. So we are now 0-2-2s. 0-2-2 here. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs for Quinn Gillis, hoping to end the inning and not give up a run. And it's going to be swung and missed, and the ball's going to be dropped. And Bornasuzis will put on the tag, and he will tag the hitter there on the drop strike 3. And no runs there for St. Mary's as we head into the bottom of the second. 0-0 here at Calvert Hall. And welcome back. We are going now into the bottom of the second as number 9, right fielder Ryan Haney will lead off here for Calvert Hall in the bottom of the second. Calvert Hall looking to tack on some hits and runs here in the bottom of the second after a 1-2-3 first by Nick Holm. And the first pitch is going to be, wow, a nice pitch in there on the outside corner for a strike right down the middle on the outside corner. Those are the pitches I like a lot, Josh. And the pitch is going to be just a bit outside. And we're at 1-1 now. What do you think we can expect from Calvert Hall this inning, Josh?
Certainly hoping for a lot more base hits. As seeing a lot of big swings from the hitters here so far and early in the count, which is good. You want to attack the fastball early. But it's only a matter of time before we start attacking the baseball around the ballpark here a little bit.
And 2 swing and misses in a row, and that's going to strike out Haney. And here comes the catcher, number 15, Nick Bornasuzis, who also plays on the Fresh Soft basketball team. as I know. And watching one of the games, one of his fresh off basketball games, he looked pretty good as a basketball player. Let's see how he is as a baseball player. And a swing and a miss there on strike one. So 1-1 here on the count. We are triple ones. One ball, one strike, one out. And the pitch is going to be high for ball two.
I think it's 1-1 now.
Maybe not. So it's 1-1. And it's going to be popped up, and Holm cannot get there. So it's going to be a foul ball to the left side there. And Borna Souza's sitting at 1-2 on the count. Hopefully for Coach Ryan Wolfsheimer and Coach Sean Miller, we can see something out of these guys for Calvert Hall and for Coach Gillis as well. Hoping for another game to tack on a third win of the season. That's going to be lined, and that's going to drop in right field for a base hit for Borna Souza. And the first hit of the day there for Calvert Hall.
He was a little late on the high inside pitch and just kind of flicked it out the other way.
Yeah, I thought that would go a little more smoothly, Josh, but still, it's a hit.
It's line drive in the books.
Yeah, and here comes second baseman number 10, Gavin Liberto, his older brother, Owen, on the varsity baseball team. And that ball is going to be lined foul to the first base side. And he caught it, so he should be out.
There's a little bit of confusion. I believe Coach Wolfsheimer thought that there was a balk on the play. So Gavin Liberto lines out to first baseman, number 50. Runner on first, Neck
Borna Souza.
He got back in time at first. I'm sorry, that name is a little hard to pronunciate.
Well, I can say it a lot, so you can remember, Josh. I got your back, buddy.
Thank you, LZ. Thank you,
I
Logan.
appreciate that. And Gavin, wait a second. Gavin Liberto's still waiting on the foul line, and they're going to call him out.
So it looks like they're going to call Gavin out on the line drive. They're going to keep Borna Souza at first base. He got back in time after the
2 outs
line
here for
drive
Calvert
catch.
Hall. Borna Souza on first, and coming in to pinch run there at first base for Calvert Hall, number 25, Luke Rollo, who is actually in my Latin class, Josh.
Is he?
And he is a very smart kid. Knows what he's in my honors Latin 3 class. He's pretty good. And that's going to be grounded to the shortstop Tegan McDonough, and he's going to run to second for the fielder's choice, and that is going to end the inning. We head to the top of the third. Still 0-0 here at Calvert Hall. And welcome back, everybody, to the top of the third here at Carlo Crispino Stadium. Calvert Hall 0, St. Mary's 0. And leading off here for St. Mary's will be the third baseman, number 13, Harrison DeLoach, who got on first in the first inning. So hopefully he's looking to get it again. And the pitch is going to be low and inside. Almost hit him, but it didn't. So we are at ball one. And that's going to be fouled to right, and luckily... Oh! No, it doesn't look like it hit a car. Because I see a GMC Yukon out there, I think. I don't think that would want to be hit. But that's going to be an outside ball as we head back to the field from the parking lot. So we are now at the count... Oh, hitters count near here. 3-1. And the pitch... And just a little low. And DeLoach is going to be walked as the pitcher, number 21, Nick Holm, comes up here to the plate. And that's going to be way outside for ball one. 1-0 count here.
Good pitch by Quinn Gillis. Just caught the outside part of the plate. 1-1 the count.
Thank you, Josh. And wow, that was going to be ripped. Man, it looks like he was hitting that baseball to the gym or something like that. Because that was hit pretty hard, Josh. It's going to be fouled to the first base side. So the count now 1-2 on Nick Holm. And he's looking to get a hit here so he can advance Harrison DeLoach. And Quinn Gillis getting ready here at the mound. And the pitch, curve, just it looked to me either a curve or a slider, but I'm pretty sure that was a curve. But that's going to be outside, so doesn't matter what the pitch was. But it's 2-2. And Gillis getting ready. The pitch is swing way inside, and oh my goodness. And he's going to strike him out. And then amazing throw there by Bornasuzis. The tag put on by Leo Burnham.
Yeah.
And
So
he's going to catch DeLoach stealing. So double play there.
Strike him out, throw him out.
There we go. And number 18, Benedict Bonfiglio. And that's going to be Leo Burnham. And he's going to field that one and get it over to Zepp for out number 3. So we head to the bottom of the third. Still 0-0. We're looking for some hits from either teams. And welcome back, everybody. Heading to the bottom of the third. And Nick Holm back on the mound here for St. Mary's. And number 6 shortstop Leo Burnham will come up here for the Cardinals to lead off the bottom of the third. And I bet you Burnham hopefully coming to the plate with an aggressive mindset, looking to attack the ball. And nice little swing there. So he is looking to attack the ball. I've confirmed that. So the count now 0-1 on Burnham. Holm looks, strides, and the pitch is going to be grounded to second. And that play will be made there by Weekly, and the pick will be made by Brennan Moran. So there is 1 out for Calvert Hall. And now batting the left fielder, number 3, Eli Joy, coming up here for the Cardinals. And on deck for the Cardinals, Quinn Gillis. In the hole is C.J. Garrick. And hopefully it won't be a 1-2-3, and C.J. will get a chance to bat here in the third. And the pitch is going to be, he's looking for a bunt, or showing a bunt, and it's going to be foul. So count now 0-1.
Yeah, I think there was a little bit of confusion there with the sign. Or I believe now we're using note cards on the wrist. Might have been a little bit of confusion with the numbers. As he takes that pitch outside for ball 1. Eli Joy, the starting left fielder today, batting left-handed.
And the pitch is going to be grounded, and that is going to, that's going to be chopped down to first to Coach Miller. What a play. What a play. I mean, Coach fielded that like he was on the team. And the pitch is going to be outside for ball 2. So, dos uno that we're going to have here. And it's going to be fouled back to the practice fields. Look out, Rugby. That one's coming your way. And on the practice fields, we have rugby and lacrosse practicing. Back to the actual baseball stadium. That's going to be a low for ball 3. So,
Good at
oh my
bat.
gosh, it's like the final countdown here. 3, 2, 1. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out.
It's good at bat here by Eli Joy.
Absolutely. He's fighting here at the plate. And, nice fly ball. Sadly, he got a little bit under that. And that is going to be caught by the center fielder, George Procap. And we now have 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Still no runs scored yet. Josh, I am so surprised that usually in a JV game I see a lot of runs scored, but not today apparently. Both pitchers doing pretty well. And the defense showing some very good intensity out in the field and a good mindset.
I 100% agree with you, LZ.
And as I hear the umpire shouting loudly, strike, it's going to be 0-1. Oh, now we're going backwards on a countdown. It's going to be 0-1-2. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. The pitch is going to be lined, and that's going to drop, and it's going to go behind Procap. And Quinn Gillis is going to get to third on a little error triple there. It was a single, but the ball got behind Procap. Not a very good field, not a very good throw. Both error there by Procap. And Quinn Gillis now on third, and coming in to a courtesy run will be number 7, Kyrie Price. I
think the ball got caught in the sun again, because if you notice on that first fly ball hit by Eli Joy out to center field, center fielder George Procap, he kind of took a couple steps in and then got a good read on the ball and caught it going back out to center field, out towards the 380 sign on that fly ball by Eli Joy. It looked like he might have got lost it in the sun for a second. And then on that, soft liner by Quinn Gillis, it looked like it was kind of just an in-betweener, like one of those, one of those balls that's kind of looks like it's going at your shins. You're not sure whether to lay out for it or kind of hold up. And I think it just kind of got past him. It's one of those things that just kind of happens sometimes.
Yeah, and it looked like to me like the ball bounced a little high off the turf. But now into the next batter, it's going to be C.J. Garrick. Kyrie Price on third with 2 outs. C.J. Garrick looking for a hit to drive in the first run of the game for Calvert Hall and of the game overall. And the pitch is going to be grounded foul to the right side past the first baseman. And Falkowski there to get the foul ball. And the count now, looking to me,
2-1.
scoreboard's a little blinded because I'm
2-1.
sitting up in a booth behind a netted screen and a glass case. So we are at 2-2s now. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And the pitch is going to be a line, and it's going to be a base hit. And C.J. Garrick will drive in the run there, and it's going to be 1-0 Cardinals as for an RBI single by C.J. Garrick. A great liner to center, Josh.
Yeah, I mean, these Calvert Hall hitters are aggressive early in the count. A lot of these, hits that they've gotten out on are, solid contact up the middle, shortstop, second base, ground balls. So it's not like the timing's off. It's just they were kind of getting a little unlucky with the spots. As that one's lined out into right center field.
And, oh my goodness, and they're going to run all the way back. That's going to go all the way to the wall. C.J. Garrick rounding, and that hit there was made by Brennan Kwiatkowski. And Coach Wolfsheimer is going to hold him there at third. And a beautiful liner right in the gap, and an RBI triple there for Brennan Kwiatkowski, and Calvert Hall now up 2-0. And we're starting to see some nice offense here from the Cardinals in the bottom of the third. And now coming up is right fielder number 9, Ryan Haney. Josh, what did you think of that gap liner? That was beautiful.
It was a good piece of hitting. Hit the inside part of the baseball. Kept his hands inside. It was a great swing. Obviously, perfect outcome for Brendan Kwiatkowski.
Absolutely, and some absolute amazing base running there. They both were showing some fast speeds out there, Josh. I mean, just amazing. And the pitch, ooh, way high. Looks a tidbit towards the helmet.
Like I said, it was only a matter of time before these Calvert Hall hitters start, spraying the ball all over the ballpark here. This is also their second time
liner
through.
And that's going to get through for I'm not sure what to call that, a base hit or error, because I think I did see. But I thought I saw the ball hit off of his leg, but I guess that'll be called a base hit, and it did not touch the glove.
That's a base hit.
So that will be a RBI single there by Haney, and it's now going to be 3-0 Calvert Hall as they start to tack on some runs here. And here comes catcher Nick Bornasuzas to see if he can continue the inning here with 2 outs. All 3 runs have scored with 2 outs in the inning, so pretty good job here. A nice 2-out rally here in the bottom of the third by Calvert Hall. And
looks like there was a ball called by the umpire out there by second base. So Ryan Haney will move to second on the balk. And, like I said, it was only a matter of time before these, Calvert Hall hitters started spraying the ball around the outfield here. And, as you probably noticed, all the hits started coming with Quinn Gillis, a leadoff hitter. It started off the second time through. Normally that second or third time through after seeing the starter for the first time, you're kind of used to what he's throwing. You hear guys in the dugout, chatting it up, talking about the pitcher, different tendencies for different counts when he's, pitching. And normally that second or third time through is when, the lineup normally starts tacking together hits and bunches.
And the pitch is going to be a swing and miss there from Bornasuzas. The count's going to be 1-2-2 here. So 1 ball, 2 strike, 2 out. With Haney on second after the balk by Holm. And the pitch is going to be, wow, amazing spot there by Nick Holm, but it just does not get there, and it's going to be ball number 2. So now we're back at 2-2s, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. A lot of fans here in the stadiums. I've seen mostly here for Calvert Hall, but St. Mary's, we got a couple fans out here and there, but sucks for them that they have to make a long drive all the way from Bestgate Park in Annapolis, Maryland. A very far drive there for St. Mary's, but they've come up here today ready to play. And the pitch is going to be swung and missed by Bornasuzis, and that'll end the inning. Calvert Hall, 3 runs there. We head to the top of the 4th. Cardinals 3, Saints 0. Quinn Gillis coming back out here on the mound for Calvert Hall, looking strong. And welcome back to Calvert Hall, to the top of the 4th here. And for St. Mary's now batting first baseman Brennan Moran. As we can see head coach Dan Murphy there at third base for St. Mary's. Trying to look for some hits here for the Saints. And the pitch is going to be right in there on the low part of the strike zone. So the count now 0-1 on Moran. What do you think we could expect from St. Mary's this inning?
Hoping for some hits, obviously. I mean, you know, they've been putting together some hits. Their hits have been sporadic throughout the innings. They just need to clump some together in order to get some runs across. So obviously, you know, as you said, head coach Dan Murphy is looking to clump some hits, put some runs up on the board.
Absolutely. And the pitch is going to be just a bit inside. I think I'm going to do like a half tagline there from Major League. And just a bit inside. And that's going to be low for a strike. So the count now, 3 balls? 3 balls, 2 strikes, 0 outs. 320. So we're looking at a hit here to right field. And sadly, that's going to be, for Calvert Hall, that's going to be an inside pitch, and Moran's going to be walked. And now batting will be the center fielder, George Procap. And on first base, we have a player there, Wilson Wood, over there in first. And that's going to be a liner, a beautiful hit there by Procap. And that's going to be a base hit in the left center. And so St. Mary's now first and second with none out. And a little Quinn Gillis getting into some trouble here to start out the top of the 4th. And now coming up here is the right fielder, Harry Falkowski. And Coach Dan Murphy wants to meet with him there on the third base sideline. A little quick 1.5 second chat. And he's back at home plate. That was quick. And Coach Wolfsheimer calling time, and they're going to go up and check on Quinn Gillis, see how he feels. Hopefully he's doing all right. It's not going to be that general "how are you" conversation. It's going to be "how's your pitching arm."
Looks to me like Quinn Gillis' day on the bump might be over.
It looks like it because the ball is coming out of that glove there, and Zepp is the first baseman, and he's on the other side of Coach Wolf, so we may see a pitching here from Carson Zepp, possibly. And Calvert Hall will be making a pitching change, and coming out on the mound here for the Cardinals, number 27, Carson Zepp. So, Quinn Gillis, 3 innings pitched. Hopefully, Carson Zepp can get 3 outs here, so it won't be an earned run on Gillis. But he will head to first base, and Zepp will head to pitch. So, we'll be right back after he warms up. And a little check-in from the Calvert Hall varsity game as the varsity Cardinals destroying St. Mary's 11-1 right now in the top of the 4th, top of the 2nd. Wow, that is quite something. Sadly for varsity's loss last Thursday against Curley in league, but their win yesterday against Chen 7-0. And that was here. I was there for that game. It was a great game. And we are back as Harry Falkowski coming to the plate now. And a little in-look here for the varsity cards compared to the JV cards. JV cards 2-0 right now, standing tied for first with Spalding. And Calvert Hall varsity not off to a good season. 2-4 in league, 5-4 overall, with their non-league games: a win against Pilati, a win against Mount Carmel, and a win against Chen High School in Bel Air yesterday, which is an online school program. And a swing and a miss there from Falkowski.
You know, a lot of times it just comes down to whether or not you're finishing properly. You know, Quinn Gillis in that first inning had a little bit, maybe some issues with it. You know, it appears that Carson Zepp might be having some, but now he's hitting his spots well.
And another walk there given up by Zepp, and that'll put a run in for St. Mary's, and it's now 3-1 Calvert Hall. And Carson Zepp in a lot of trouble here. Bases loaded with none out here for St. Mary's in the top of the 4th. Not looking good for the Cardinals. Looking very good, though, for the Saints. Hacking some runs in the pitch here to number 23, Parker Weekly, the second baseman. And that's going to be a ball. So count 1-0 here to Weekly, the pitch is going to be in there for a strike. Nice, looked like that curved a little bit in, so a little two-seam there. Two-seam action from Zepp. Count now 1-1. on Parker Weekly, and Zepp's going to stand back. Trying to motivate a little bit here. And the pitch. Ooh. Oh! And the pitch. And Bornasuzis is going to throw to Gillis, and the pick is almost made on Drew Saban, but unsuccessful again for Calvert Hall. Third attempted pickoff there, and the pitch is going to be in there for a strike. And the count now standing at 2-2 on Parker Weekly.
That was an important pitch there for Carson Zepp. He needed that one right there.
Absolutely, I 100% agree with you there, Josh. 110% agree. And the pitch is going to be swung and missed on the inside. A fastball there in the inside corner. Nice pitch there, and that'll be one out for Zepp. And number 12, Teaguin McDonough, the shortstop now coming up for St. Mary's. Bases loaded, one out here for Carson Zepp. And the pitch is going to be fouled back towards the school, towards our beloved Keelty Hall here at Calvert Hall. As our new building here was made in 1960, Keelty Hall moved from our location in Baltimore in the inner city off of Mulberry Street, moved up here off of LaSalle, and it is just beautiful.
Elsie, I'm impressed that you just knew that off the top of your head. I'm going to be honest with you. That was impressive.
I don't know. I mean, should I know that George Young Hall was made in was inducted in 2006?
I wish I knew that.
Yeah, that would be the new start there. In 2006, George Young Hall was incorporated into Calvert Hall, and that building is mainly used for English classes and art class, as well as a couple math classes. The LaSalle program also in there, as well as the Brother McMullen program that we have here, the honors program at Calvert Hall. And the pitch is in there, and he's going to get him looking.
Great pitch.
So,
Great pitch by Carson Zepp.
how about that? Carson Zepp, 2 Ks in a row here. And he's looking like he will get out of this inning.
Carson's found a groove with the fastball. He should stick with it here.
Yes, he has. And here is Harrison DeLoach, his third at-bat here. And DeLoach 1 for 1 in the game as he was walked in his last at-bat by Quinn Gillis in the third inning. And the pitch is going to be right in there for a strike, and the count is 1-1 here for Carson Zepp to Harrison DeLoach. And Josh, what do you think about Carson Zepp's performance here in the fourth?
Well, I mean, early it was a bit spotty. He's kind of gotten in a groove a little bit here. He's got to make this pitch right here. You don't want to run the count 3-1. Here to the leadoff hitter, Harrison DeRoche. But so we're going to have a mound visit here from Nick Bornasuzis. Just trying to go out there and talk to Carson, slow down the tempo a little bit, give him a little reset.
Very thoughtful insight there, Josh. And the pitch is going to be high. Oh, he's going to be walked. The third walk of the inning for Zepp, and another one's going to be walked. Another run is going to be walked in, and it's going to be 3-2 Calvert Hall. And Coach Sean Miller is going to be, And actually, that's not Coach Miller. It is Coach Bengal out there, who was formerly the head coach here at Calvert Hall. And that title now has gone to Coach Eckrell. Sorry, that's my bad. It's actually Coach Chris Bengal's son, Coach Lou Bengal, out there on the talking to Zepp. Sorry for the misinformation. So now coming up is the pitcher number 21, Nick Holm. So pitcher here for this, and Calvert Hall looking to stop the run score, and the pitch is going to be fouled out towards the St. Mary's dugout to the right, and the count now 0-1 on Holm again from Zepp. Zepp looking to end the inning here for Calvert Hall. And the pitch is going to be swung and missed there. High fastball. And the count 0-2. So, looks promising here for this pitcher battle here. And the pitch is going to be swung and missed. Beautiful pitch there by Zepp. And he's going to get the third out. And 2 runs there for St. Mary's. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Cardinals 3, Saints 2. And Nick Holm coming back out on the mound here for St. Mary's. And welcome back, everybody, to Carlo Crespino Stadium. Here in the bottom of the 4th, Cardinals lead the Saints 3-2. And leading off here is the second baseman, Gavin Liberto. The pitch is going to be low for ball 1. And as I may have said previously, Gavin's older brother, Owen Liberto, is the second baseman for the varsity team. And they're the varsity currently at St. Mary's. And as we last checked, varsity was up 11-1. And Gavin Liberto, that's going to be grounded to the first baseman, Moran. And that's going to be put away at first. So 1 gone here for Holm in the bottom of the 4th, and here comes the pitcher, Carson Zepp, number 27. And the pitch is going to be lined to short. Great play there by Tegan McDonough, and he's going to throw that to Moran for out number 2.
And a nice scoop there by Brennan Moran at first base to pick that.
And now the sophomore, number 6, Leo Burnham, coming up here for Calvert Hall. Most of the team, usually as I've seen for JV, it's a mix of freshmen and sophomores. And 1-0 to Burnham. The pitch is going to be interesting pitch there by Holm. It's going to be just a bit inside for ball 2. And the pitch is inside, but it's going to be swung and missed there. He got a little late on that ball. So it's going to be 2-1 on Burnham. And that ball is going to be a curveball. It's going to be placed a little high. So the count now, hitters count. So 3-1. For those who don't know what hitters count is, it's 3 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch is going to be grounded up and over. Wow. And a beautiful run there by Leo Burnham. And he is going to get to first on the high chopper. And Parker Weekly just could not get the ball to first in time. And Leo Burnham will be on first with an infield single.
It's a good old Baltimore chop.
You got that right, Josh. Good. We love our good old city of Baltimore. Especially for the crab cakes. I love the crab cakes. If you guys don't know, world famous crab cakes down at J&M restaurant in Linthicum Heights. Pretty good crab cakes there. Got some crab cakes a couple days ago from there. Nice. Pretty good. And we got a crab cake truck coming to our my neighborhood.
A crab cake truck?
Yeah, we got a crab cake truck coming to my neighborhood tomorrow evening for a Baltimore crab cake company. Coming for some crab cakes. Pretty good.
I wish I had a crab cake truck.
Left fielder number 3, Eli Joy stepping in. And that's going to be ball 1 down there, down under, as the Australians say. And it's going to be thrown back, and they're going to attempt to pick off of Leo Burnham. It's unsuccessful. So we're looking at 1-0 here, 2 outs. 3-2 Cardinals is the score, and he got a little under that one, and it's going to be popped up to the shortstop, and it's going to drop. And sadly, Teaguin McDonough just could not. That sun was blaring there, and McDonough could not get under the ball, and that'll drop for an infield single there. So Joy on first, Burnham on second here for the leadoff first baseman, number 12, Quinn Gillis. And the pitch is going to be on the outside corner there for a strike. So we're looking here at a home plate, and that's going to be low. Count uno and uno. And as the famous saying there from Taco Bell, uno mas. I love that feeling on one more. That would be, just having that aggressive mindset. In baseball terms, that would be a good fight at the plate. Uno mas. One more. And we like to see that. At the plate, especially pitching too. And that's going to be a fly ball.
That's getting down.
And that's...
Oh, it's foul.
Oh.
Ball off the wall out there in right field.
But an amazing ball, though.
Just to the 2 feet to the right of the foul pole, off the wall there, down the right field line.
You don't want Uno Mas out.
Yeah. Yeah. No, no Uno Mas out. Quinn Gillis showing some oppo power. Quinn Gillis almost went oppo taco while we're up here talking about Uno Mas and Taco Bell.
Now,
that would have been interesting.
My dad just texted me and said that the crab cake truck is not coming tomorrow. So.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah. And that's going to be a line to right field. It's a base hit. They're going to send Burnham home, and the throw is not going to be in time. And a nice hit there for Quinn Gillis and an RBI, and it's going to be 4-2 Calvert Hall. And C.J. Garrick coming up now to the plate. Like to put some jokes here and there.
Got any daily puns for us? What's up? Sure, probably good.
change.
And a pitching change coming in here for St. Mary's. And it's going to be number 19. Not sure who that is according to the roster. I don't see a 19 on the St. Mary's roster.
Looks like a 9.
A 9?
Let me get a nice camera angle of that.
Yeah, it says 19.
Definitely 19.
I don't see a 19 on the roster for St. Mary's, so sadly I don't have the name for the pitcher, but we'll call him number 19. Looking here for St. Mary's, and the new pitcher here throwing sidearm, so hopefully won't be a challenge though for Calvert Hall. So as our cameraman was saying, a little connection there for number 19. That was Johnny Unitas's number as a quarterback. So pretty significant there for the new St. Mary's pitcher. Hopefully that'll bring some luck for the Saints. And we're back. CJ Garrick up to the plate here against number 19. And the pitch. And it's going to be outside, and Gillis is going to steal second. So second and third here. Calvert Hall attacking on that run. A beautiful hit earlier by Quinn Gillis to drive in Leo Burnham from second. Amazing runner for Burnham. Pretty fast. And that curveball is going to be on the low part of the strike zone for a strike. So the count now here at 1-1, 2 outs. Second and third here. And the pitch is going to be, oh my goodness, that's a fly ball. And a beautiful hit there by CJ Garrick. Almost going out there. And fly ball, and it's going to take a one bouncer off the wall, so almost a home run for CJ Garrick. He got a lot on that ball.
Yes.
And he's going to run all the way to third, and 2 runs. Both runs there will come in for Calvert Hall. Eli Joy and Quinn Gillis coming in to score, so it's going to be 6-2 Calvert Hall. A 2 RBI triple for CJ Garrick.
CJ Garrick really turned and burned on that hanging curveball there. Almost took it out.
Yeah, almost. And now here we have third baseman Brennan Kwiatkowski.
And number 19 just left the curveball up, and CJ Garrick really made him pay for it.
Yes, he did. Wasn't a very good spot for a pitcher, but very good spot for the hitter, obviously. And the count's going to be 1-1 here, 2 outs. And the pitch looked like it hit him. It didn't. Well, just a bit inside. To Kwiatkowski. And the pitch, she's going to line it, and that's going to go in the gap for a base hit. And it's going to get past the right fielder, Harry Falkowski. That's going to go to the wall. And they're waving him home. And look at that. Brennan Kwiatkowski with an inside the park 2-run home run. And Calvert Hall now leading 8-2 here against St. Mary's. A 5-run fourth here for the Cardinals with 2 outs. So look at that. And sadly for St. Mary's, that ball got right past Falkowski. Nice effort to stop the ball there, but it just got past him. And now number 9, Ryan Haney coming up.
He had a triple last time.
Yes, he did. That was Kwiatkowski. So he's having a pretty good game for himself, for Kwiatkowski. Pretty good. And the count now 1-0 here on Haney. Sadly, we don't have a sideline reporter to get the number of the pitcher. So, a little mishap with the St. Mary's roster. We don't see a number 19 there. That's going to be fouled to the left field side off the fence to the batting cages.
Haney just missed that.
Yes, he did.
Just a little on top of it.
What else do you think? What do you think about this 5-run inning here for the Cardinals, Josh?
It's certainly good for the Cardinals. I mean, a lot of hitting, obviously.
And Haney, let me say that without a voice crack. Ryan Haney is going to be walked. And with 2 outs, number 15, Nick Bornasuzis, coming up to the plate. Pretty fun inning here for Calvert Hall. As on first, we have Haney. Bornasuzis, the pitch, is going to be grounded foul towards the Calvert Hall varsity dugout, which is that big shed. The locker room there. Just beyond the Calvert Hall dugout. And the pitch is going to be grounded to third. And a nice play there by Harrison DeLoach. And he's going to get it to Moran, and that'll end the inning. The score, Cardinals 8, Saints 2. And we do now have the name, thanks to our cameraman Robbie Stewart, to get the name of the St. Mary's pitcher, number 19, Evan Romo. Because on the St. Mary's roster here, it said number 3. And we're back for the top of the 5th inning. And St. Mary's now will have number 18, Benedict Bonfiglio, leading off here. He's the left fielder for St. Mary's, and Carson Zepp coming back out to pitch. And the pitch is going to be just a bit outside. And the pitch just a bit outside again. So count now 2-0-0. 200. And the pitch is going to be grounded. And the play is going to be made by Gavin Liberto. And there is one out here in the top of the fifth. And now batting here for the St. Mary's Saints is going to be number 50, Brennan Moran, who's had a pretty decent day, especially fielding at first base. He's had a couple picks from some low throws from the infielders and the outfielders. And the pitch is going to be just a bit inside for ball one. Sure.
Go ahead.
And here comes the pitch, and it's going to be a fly ball. He's trying to get over, and it's going to go beyond the fence. That's going to be a foul ball, but a good effort running over there for the right fielder, Ryan Haney. Good effort to try and get towards the ball. That's going to end up being foul. And Moran, the pitch from Zepp, is going to be grounded. Oh, and Burnham's going to dig in, and a beautiful charge by Leo Burnham. And he's going to throw out Moran to Gillis at first. So we now have 2 outs here in the top of the fifth.
Another Baltimore chop. It's like our 5th one here today. That's been chopped like straight into that front part of the circle here.
And a beautiful pitch from Zepp. It's going to be a swing and a miss right down the middle. If I were the hitter there, I'd been all over that ball. But sometimes the coaches tell you to take the first pitch, and sometimes that's a really good coaching maneuver there. Just to try and tell the players either to take the first strike or not take the first strike, and swing whenever you can and attack the ball. So what do you think about that, Josh, with George Procap up to the plate?
Well, I mean, most times it just depends on the hitter and the situation. You know, if the pitcher's having trouble finding the zone, we'll more than likely take first pitch, obviously, just to see where he's at until you see a strike if he's struggling finding the zone. But, I mean, it really just depends on the situation most of the times.
I didn't realize umpires have hands of steel, how they catch the balls bare hands like that.
Yes. Our cameraman, Robbie Stewart, making a good insight there. Umpires do have hands of steel, I will say that. And that's going to be outside the ball. Full count now here on George Procap. And our ball runner here for Calvert Hall, as I've seen, is number 1, Ronald Jenkins, going out to get those foul balls. So thank you, Ronald. And sadly, that ball's going to be inside, and Procap's going to be walked. And now coming up is the right fielder, Harry Falkowski.
Looks like we're about to get a pitching change here.
You think so, Josh?
Yeah, with Coach Wolf coming out. This is the second mound visit of his appearance so far in this game. I've noticed that Calvert Hall's had a couple guys down in the pen.
Oh, they have? I haven't... Can't really see that far around the edge, Josh. You know I'm a small person. I got a small head.
You're not that small, is he?
Well, I guess so. I guess you're right. And we are making a pitching change here for Calvert Hall, as our amazing color reporter Josh 80 said. It's going to be number 24, CJ Garrick, coming in there. So we are going to have a new center fielder coming out there. Not going to be sure who it is. Actually, we are sure. It's Quinn Gillis heading out to center, and then guessing Carson Zepp will be heading back to first base. And we're back here as CJ Garrick has been warmed up. And Falkowski going to head back to home with George Procap on first with 2 outs here for CJ Garrick.
A couple more defensive shifts for the Cardinals.
And some shifts being made here. As, yeah.
Infielders and outfielders are shuffling around a little bit.
Yeah. Kwiatkowski to left, Burnham to third, Gillis to short, and I guess number 5, no, number 5 was just there. I'm not sure who's out in center because there's some quick changes here. And Bornasuzis trying to go up top. He's going to try and throw him down, but Procap's going to be safe at second with a stolen base. Oh, it's going to be Eli Joy heading to center.
A lot of defensive changes for the Cardinals in that little during that pitching change.
Absolutely. And that's going to be a ball just a bit outside. Using that one too much. Gotta get a new tagline, Josh. Gotta think of some new cliches.
Ball not inside.
And count now, oh yikes, 3-0 on Falkowski. Not a good start here for Garrick. He's looking to get something here. And the pitch is going to be swung and missed for strike one. It's now hitter's count. It's 3-1 with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. And the pitch is going to be fouled back to the hitter's left, which would be my right, and Coach Wolfsheimer's right ahead, and Coach Dan Murphy's diagonal. A lot of directions here. I love learning about the cardinal directions, Josh. It's so amazing. And the pitch is going to be swung and missed, and on the 3-0, he gets him swinging. So Garrick will finish the inning there, and we head to the bottom of the 5th. Calvert Hall up 8-2 here at Carlo Crespino Stadium.
That was a great job by Garrett coming back in that at-bat.
And a new pitcher coming in here for St. Mary's. It's going to be the shortstop, number 12, Teaguin McDonough. And a new shortstop out there for St. Mary's. Not sure who it is, but we'll hopefully let you all know soon. And so we have our shortstop here, number 13, Harrison DeLoach. So that means there's a new guy at third.
Thank you for helping us find the numbers here, Robbie.
And so it's going to be yes. At first is now number 21, Nick Holman. And now at third is number 50, Brennan Moran. Some defensive changes made here for St. Mary's for the bottom of the 5th. And leading off for Calvert Hall, it's going to be number 7, Kyrie Price. Price, number 7.
So leading off the bottom of the 5th here, we got number 7, Kyrie Price. Swings at the first pitch, high fly ball, shallow center field. Little confusion, but he makes the catch. Center fielder George Procap.
Sun's blaring out there, Josh.
Yeah, it's like his third one out there. It looked like he kind of got lost out there in the sun. His number 27 pitcher, Carson. Where is he?
He's not pitching.
He's at third now, right?
No, he's at first.
First baseman Carson Zepp. Sorry.
Ooh.
A little bit confused with all the defensive changes as he
Did
takes
you see
ball
that?
one.
Did you see that ball, Josh? That was like
That was
way in front of the home plate.
That is what we call a 58-foot curve.
That's funny.
Takes ball 2 up and in. Carson Zepp in hitter's count here, 2-0. Personally, this is my favorite count to hit in. A lot of versatility in this count as a hitter. So he takes ball 3 inside.
Good intensity here at the plate that we've seen, Josh, from Carson's left.
Yeah, a lot of aggressiveness.
He's been taking a lot
these
of pitches
Cardinals
up.
hitters. It's 3-0 here to Carson Zepp. He'll take ball 4 just a bit outside. Maybe a little low. Nonetheless, he is on first base as number 25, Luke Rallo. Rallo. Left-handed hitter will now step up to the plate. He takes the ball low. Ball 1.
Interesting pitch choice there, Josh.
Calvert Hall bench getting a little bit loud now. A little bit more energy than what we've heard in past innings. Takes that pitch up. Has to duck underneath of that one.
How does it
That'll be-
feel for McDonough throwing 6 balls in a row? Yeah. I remember one of my games, I pitched 16 balls in a row, and that was not fun.
Count now 2-1 to Rallo. Takes ball 3 outside. 3-1.
Hitters count.
Runner goes. Perfect hit and run execution. Zepp should get over to third easily. Rallo advances to second. He'll be in there, safe on the throw. Heads up base running by Rallo there.
Good attention there, Josh.
Yeah, perfectly executed hit and run. So what happened there was Carson Zepp took off for second base in a steal, drawing the second baseman towards second. He just kind of slapped that one right where the second baseman was for the base hit, advancing everybody around. Now batting Eli Joy. Dances out of the way of that one. Inside for ball 1.
Looked like he was doing a little Michael Jackson Thriller step. Get back there.
Yeah. 2 runners on here for Eli. Second and third, 1 out. Takes ball 2 outside.
Man, this pitcher's really missing the zone, sadly, for St. Mary's. I don't know what's going on here with Teaguin McDonough. A lot of his pitches are all over the place, and I've only seen 1 or 2 strikes here from McDonough.
Chops that one foul over towards the gate by first base. Count now 2-1. Eli Joy looking to execute here with the ball pull side. Maybe a fly ball somewhere to get that runner in. His count runs now 3-1 after that high outside fastball.
Hopefully, Calvert Hall can get these 2 guys in from second and third.
Takes the inside fastball for a strike.
See, it looks like we got Zepp on third and Rallo on second. I'm hoping Eli Joy can bring him home, Josh.
Yep. Count now runs full. 3-2. 1 down. So he pulls that one down the right field line and foul. Over towards that grassy patch out by right field. Eli Joy putting together an at-bat here.
Jumping on that foul ball there, number 2, Tyler Gibbons.
As he takes ball 4, and here comes Carson Zepp on the pass ball, and he'll be safe. I'll make it 9-2 Cardinals.
How about that? A nice little 7-run lead there for Calvert Hall.
So Eli Joy goes to first on the walk.
And
St. Mary's head coach Dan Murphy coming out to the mound. Talk to his pitcher.
you think they're gonna pull him out, Josh, or are they gonna keep him in?
Not sure. Looks like they're gonna pull him. We'll be back with all the substitutions and everything you guys need. When we got it.
Coming into pitch here for St. Mary's is going to be number 13, Harrison DeLoach.
Coming in to hit now for the Cardinals, Quinn Gillis. First and third, one out. Runner goes from first. No throw from the catcher.
Very surprising there, Josh. I thought he was going to try and make a throw to get him down there.
He might have just get his home run when he was over. I'm serious. That's a thing.
Yeah, it's
Quinn
the
Gill-
10-run 5-inning rule there.
It's a dangerous spot for pitcher.
Oh, fly ball, shallow right field.
Nope.
Second baseman's on to make a nice catch. No tag from third though. So a nice play by the second baseman.
Decent
Harrison-
contact though there by Quinn Gillis.
So a nice play by the St. Mary's second baseman to get that out and get the ball in quick enough to prevent the runner from tagging.
Parker Weekly.
As C.J. Garrick now steps up to the plate. That pitch is behind him. It'll get past the catcher. No advancement, however.
Our
on the
backstop.
pass ball.
Sadly, that wall in the back there is very bouncy, so that ball's just going to come right back.
That brick wall might as well be a trampoline sometimes.
You got that right there. It's
that-
like me, it's like gymnastics. It's going to bounce right back.
As C.J. Garrick takes ball 2 low and outside. 2-0, 2 down, 2 runners on for C.J. Garrick, second and third. Looking to drive a couple more runners home. 3-0. After the outside fastball. Green light, high fly ball, shallow center field. And the center fielder makes a nice play. Center fielder George Procat makes a nice play out in center field to get the third out of the inning.
And
So that'll do it after 5. The Cardinals up 9-2 heading into the top of the 6th.
And here we go to start the top of the 6th here. The Cardinals leading the Saints 9-2. And here comes the catcher number 9, Drew Sabin. Here up against pitcher number 24, C.J. Garrick, who had a good inning last inning, didn't give up any runs. And struck out a guy coming from a 3-0 count. So pretty good there. And the pitch is going to be grounded. And he's going to get there. And the play is going to be made by Liberto. It is not Liberto. It's actually number 6, Leo Burnham, at second with the play. As some more defensive changes coming in here for Calvert Hall. I can see number 12, Quinn Gillis, out there short. And the pitch is going to be low and inside to number 23, Parker Weekly. As this game almost coming to an end, Josh. As we are in the top of the 6th, and Calvert Hall up 9-2, and the pitch is going to be swung and missed, and it's going to be a 1-1 count.
That one tipped back. Looked like it might have caught catcher.
And that one got Bornasuzis there in the back.
Looked like it might have gotten him in the hand.
And Parker Weekly stepping back in. And the pitch is going to be swung and missed for strike 2. As the Dukes say, strike 2. And the pitch is going to be swung and missed. That's going to the backstop. He better get there. And the throw by Bornasuzis is going to be a little lopsided to first. And Zepp, sadly, his foot was not on the base, so Weekly will be on first with 1 out here for the pitcher, Teaguin McDonough, or former pitcher. Deloach pitching now for St. Mary's. But Garrick, and he's going to try and pick him off. Zepp with the tag. It's not good. Another unsuccessful pickoff there. The pitch is going to be... And a nice run over there by Leo Burnham, and he's going to get it to Carson Zepp for out number 2. And here comes the pitcher, Harrison DeLoach. Again, C.J. Garrick with Parker Weekly on second base with Dos outs in the inning. And the ball is going to be take high for a ball. So the count now 1-0 with 2 outs here for C.J. Garrick in the top of the 6th. Calvert Hall Cardinals up 9-2. The pitch is going to be a fly ball. Haney calling it, and he's going to have it. So no runs on a hit there. Actually, that would be a drop strike single there. And we head to the bottom of the 6th. Cardinals up 9-2 as Josh will take the play-by-play in the bottom of the 6th. Coming in to pitch here for the Saints is going to be number 23, Parker Weekly.
Now batting for the Cardinals, leading off the bottom of the 6th, number 5, Brennan Kwiatkowski. So we have a new pitcher for St. Mary's, number 23, Parker Weekly, as Brennan Kwiatkowski takes strike 1.
And Josh, I remember our JV team freshman year under head coach Mike Winicky, because his son was on the team, and his son now in varsity, so he moved up. But it was a pretty fun year. And
it was, as Brennan is hit by the pitch, so he'll move on to first base. And now stepping up to the plate is Ryan Haney.
And I remember us going to the championship that year. Sadly, we had a ton of defensive errors, and we lost to Spalding. I think the score was 4-3, and that was here at Calvert Hall in 2019, spring of 2019.
Yeah,
I can't believe it was already 2 years ago.
Thanks for bringing that back up, LZ. I appreciate it. As Brennan Kwiatkowski easily steals second. Breaks up the double play for Ryan Haney.
Hopefully we could try and make it again this year, since we were robbed of a season last year with COVID. I remember managing JV for 2, maybe 3 scrimmages last year. We were at a game against Eastern Tech. We were there. And sadly, we had this news that we were off for 2 weeks for a mysterious illness that we didn't know what it was at the time, which came to be later known as COVID-19, coronavirus. And it just kind of wrecked the season up. And I remember our next scrimmage on the schedule would have been against Francis Scott Key, and we didn't have enough time to do that. So at least we get to play some baseball here now in 2021.
I agree. As Ryan Haney takes ball 4, so 4-pitch walk for Ryan Haney as number 15.
Neckborn Sousis.
Neckborn Sousis comes up to the plate. Thank you, LZ.
Oh, look at the helicopter out in the center. Could be a news helicopter, or could be a...
Takes ball
Never
1
mind what I said.
high. Ball 2. A little bit up. And again. So 2-0 the count now to Neckborn Sousis, the catcher today. Done a great job behind the plate so far. Blocking pitches, getting strikes for his pitchers. Doing a great job so far as he takes strike 1. Takes ball 3, lone away. Counts now 3-1. 2 runners on for Neckborn Sousis, first and second. Nobody out. As Parker Weekly gets set and ready to throw this pitch. Runners go. Swing and a miss. So a double steal here for the Cardinals as Bren Kwiatkowski slides into third safely. So runners are now on second and third. Nobody out. As Neckborn Sousis takes ball 4 high. That'll load the bases for number 7, Kyrie Price, with nobody away.
Hoping to see a nice little run rally here for Calvert Hall.
I agree. So he swings at the first pitch. Hard ground ball to third baseman, number 50, Brennan Moran. Just couldn't get a glove on it, so that'll be a base hit for Kyrie Price. That'll also be an RBI as runner on third came across. Now 10-2 Cardinals. Bases are still loaded. Nobody out. As number 27, I'm sorry, Carson Zepp comes up to the plate.
You know what I'd like to see here, Josh, especially for Calvert Hall's side, a nice little two-run double here to finish the game for Calvert Hall. It would be very sad there for St. Mary's, but good for the Cardinals to get a 3rd win of the season.
So 2-0 the count now to Carson Zepp. Bases loaded, nobody out. Big swing and a miss on an outside changeup, it looked like. Count is now 2-1 for Carson Zepp. Takes ball 3 outside, 3-1.
Hitters count here, Josh, 3-1. We could see something really, really interesting happen.
Carson Zepp certainly looking to do a lot of damage on this count. That would be correct, LZ. And he takes a big hack at that one. Tips it straight back So 3-2 now, the count to Carson Zepp with nobody away. So now he's got a battle here with 2 strikes, looking to stay alive. Base hit, ball 4, as they say. Oh, and a called strike 3. Questionable call on the inside part of the plate. Nonetheless, that'll be a strikeout as Leo Burnham now comes up to the plate with the bases loaded and 1 away. He has a quick meeting with the third base coach. Pitch. Pitch was behind him, so that'll be ball 1. So Leo's certainly looking to do some damage here. The bases loaded, 1 away. Takes ball 2 outside. Leo's had quite a good day defensively. Started off the game with a couple nice diving plays at shortstop. He's shuffled around the infield since. So he takes a big hack at a high off-speed pitch. So 2 balls, 1 strike now to the starting shortstop today.
And we have just received word that the Calvert Hall varsity Cards beat St. Mary's 14-1. A big win there for the Cardinals as varsity will improve to 3-4 on the year.
That's great news for them. 3-1 the count now. Taking all the way, takes strike 2. Bit of a surprise on a 3-1 count. He just kind of rested the bat on his shoulder there. Nonetheless, it is 3-2 with 1 away here. Now for Leo. Here's the pitch. And it hits him on the front hip. He will take first base, and that'll drive in another run for the Cardinals.
Just 1 more, and the Cardinals could seal this game, Josh.
So Eli Joy now stepping up to the plate. Starting left fielder for today's game. Also a left-handed hitter. One of the, I believe he was the only left-handed hitter in the starting lineup today for the JV Cards. So bases loaded, 1 out. Eli looking to do some damage. Takes ball 1 outside.
That 5-run inning really helped the Cardinals put this one away from St. Mary's.
Takes ball 2 in the dirt. So that'll run the count to 2-0.
Remember, Josh, a walk, a hit by pitch, or a hit could end this game here. Give the win to Calvert Hall.
He ducks out of the way of a fastball up. 3-0. The count now to Eli Joy. I would be expecting Eli Joy to be taking all the way here on this 3-0 pitch. And he does. That'll be ball 4. And that will do it here today at Carlo Crespino Stadium. The walk by Eli Joy seals it for the Cardinals for a final of 12-2.
And the Saints just not really looking very prepared for this game offensively nor defensively. But a pretty good game nevertheless, Josh.
I would have to agree with you, LZ.
And that'll do it for us here at Carlo Crespino Stadium. Again, our final score, Cardinals 12, Saints 2. Everybody enjoy your day and enjoy the rest of your spring break for you private school folks.